Imagine a place so treacherous that even seasoned adventurers think twice before stepping foot there. Hey, I'm Alex from Tours of Alex. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today, we're going to explore the top 10 most dangerous places to be on Earth. From deadly natural disasters to extreme climates and high crime rates, these places have earned their reputations as some of the most hazardous spots on our planet. Let's get started. 10. Death Valley, USA. Death Valley, located in California, is one of the hottest places on Earth. Known for its record-breaking temperatures, this desert valley can reach up to 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 56.7 degrees Celsius. Death Valley got its name during the California Gold Rush when many pioneers perished due to the extreme conditions. The area is famous for its vast salt flats, towering sand dunes, and mesmerizing landscapes. Fun fact, Death Valley is home to the mysterious sailing stones that move across the desert floor on their own. Travel guidance. If you plan to visit, come prepared with plenty of water, sun protection, and avoid hiking during the peak heat of the day. Remember, dehydration can happen faster than you think. 9. The Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. The Danakil Depression in Ethiopia is often referred to as the most alien place on Earth. Situated at the junction of three tectonic plates, this area experiences extreme heat, with temperatures often exceeding 122 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Celsius. The region's landscape is dotted with active volcanoes, boiling hot springs, and vast salt pans. Historically, the Afar people have mined salt here for centuries, enduring the harsh conditions. Did you know the Dalal volcano in the Danakil Depression has one of the lowest land depressions in the world? Travel guidance. If you're adventurous enough to visit, ensure you go with a knowledgeable guide, stay hydrated, and be prepared for the intense heat. And trust us, you'll want to leave the heavy clothing at home. 8. Snake Island, Brazil. Ilha de Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island, is located off the coast of Brazil and is home to one of the deadliest snakes in the world, the golden lancehead viper. This island is so dangerous that the Brazilian government has prohibited public access to it. The island's snake population is estimated to be around 4,000, with some snakes found in every square meter. Legend has it that the last lighthouse keeper left the island after his entire family was killed by snakes. Fun fact, the golden lancehead viper's venom can melt human flesh. Travel guidance. Unless you have a death wish and special permission from the government, it's best to admire Snake Island from afar. And if you do get the chance, remember to bring lots of anti-venom. 7. Mount Everest, Nepal. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, stands at 29,032 feet, 8,848 meters, above sea level. While it draws thousands of climbers each year, the mountain is also one of the most dangerous places on Earth due to its extreme altitude, unpredictable weather, and deadly avalanches. Mount Everest was first summited by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay in 1953. Since then, over 300 people have lost their lives attempting to reach the summit. Did you know the area above 26,247 feet, 8,000 meters, is known as the death zone because the lack of oxygen is not sufficient to sustain human life? Travel guidance. If you're planning to climb Everest, ensure you're in peak physical condition, have extensive mountaineering experience, and are prepared for the risks. And always remember, no selfie is worth your life. 6. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where numerous ships and airplanes have mysteriously disappeared. The triangle's vertices are generally considered to be Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Theories about these disappearances range from magnetic anomalies to alien abductions. One of the most famous incidents was the disappearance of Flight 19 in 1945, a group of 5 U.S. Navy bombers. Fun fact, despite its ominous reputation, the Bermuda Triangle is a heavily traveled shipping route. Travel guidance. If you find yourself navigating through the Bermuda Triangle, keep your instruments in check and your wits about you. And maybe don't watch any documentaries about disappearances right before your trip. 5. The Darien Gap, Panama-Colombia border. The Darien Gap is a dense jungle region connecting Panama and Colombia. notorious for its harsh terrain and lawlessness. The area is a haven for drug traffickers, armed guerrillas, and dangerous wildlife. The Darien Gap's impenetrable jungle has made it one of the few areas in the world without a road connection. Historically, only the bravest, or most desperate, adventurers have attempted to cross it. Did you know the Darien Gap is part of the Pan American Highway, which stretches from Alaska to Argentina, but remains an incomplete section due to its treacherous nature? Travel guidance. Unless you're well-armed, well-prepared, and well aware of the risks, it's best to avoid this region. And if you do decide to venture in, remember that sometimes shortcuts aren't worth it. 4. North Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal, is home to the Sentinelese tribe, one of the last uncontacted peoples in the world. The Indian government has declared the island off-limits to outsiders to protect both the tribe and visitors. The Sentinelese are known to react violently to any intruders, as evidenced by several incidents over the years. In 2018, an American missionary was killed when he attempted to contact the tribe. Fun fact, the Sentinelese have lived on the island for an estimated 60,000 years. Travel guidance. This is one place you definitely don't want to visit. Respect their isolation and leave them in peace. After all, it's their home, not a tourist attraction. 3. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the most inhospitable places on Earth, with its highly alkaline waters that can reach temperatures of 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius. The lake's water has a pH as high as 10.5, making it caustic enough to burn the skin and eyes of animals that aren't adapted to it. The lake gets its red color from the microorganisms that thrive in its salty environment. Historically, the lake has been used by local tribes for salt extraction. Did you know that Lake Natron's conditions are so extreme that it can calcify animals, turning them into stone-like figures? Travel guidance. If you visit Lake Natron, keep a safe distance from the water, and don't forget your camera. Just don't dip your toes in for a closer look. 2. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, established after the catastrophic nuclear disaster in 1986, covers a 1,000 square mile area around the site of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The disaster released massive amounts of radioactive particles into the atmosphere, leading to long-term health and environmental consequences. Today, the zone remains largely abandoned, with only a few residents and workers who maintain the site. Fun fact, despite the radiation, wildlife has flourished in the exclusion zone due to the absence of humans. Travel guidance. If you're intrigued by dark tourism, guided tours are available, but follow all safety instructions strictly. And remember, glowing in the dark is not a good souvenir. 1. The Syrian Civil War Zones. Syria, once a beautiful country with rich history and culture, has been devastated by a brutal civil war since 2011. Areas like Aleppo, Raqqa, and Idlib have seen some of the worst fighting, with countless lives lost and millions displaced. The conflict has resulted in widespread destruction, making these regions extremely dangerous. Historically, Syria has been home to some of the oldest civilizations and archaeological sites. Did you know that before the war, Aleppo was Syria's largest city and a major commercial hub? Travel guidance. It's best to avoid these war-torn areas entirely. The situation remains volatile, and the risks are too high. If you're looking to help, consider supporting humanitarian organizations working in the region. And there you have it, the top 10 most dangerous places to be on Earth. While these places are fascinating, they remind us of the power and unpredictability of nature and human conflict. Always prioritize your safety and well-being when choosing your travel destinations. Don't forget to subscribe to Tours of Alex, like this video, and share it with your friends. We upload unique and entertaining content, so check out our other videos too. Stay safe and happy travels.